we're in November.
Hmm.
The holidays are back.
Thank God.
So it's Thanksgiving is coming up next. Isn't it like exciting?
Yeah, kind of.
Like I really like sometimes when the holidays come back,
Hmm.
you're like, oh my God, the holidays.
Right, because you got
But
the people coming in and out, and you have all the obviously the cooking that's got to get done. So
yeah, there's always all of that. But
yeah,
like I'm excited about it this year. Like
good.
I really am. Like thinking about the holidays coming up, all the good food, getting together with everybody.
Yeah, I mean
I'm
it's
getting
fun.
good vibes.
Don't worry, I'll ruin that soon.
Okay, so kicking off Thanksgiving.
Hmm.
How did you always start your Thanksgiving dinner?
Well, we generally just didn't eat until we got to the dinner portion.
So wait, no, like antipasto, picking food at
Not
all?
really. We weren't really big on that, but like I know that there were something like there were sometimes some occasions that you know a soup here or there in early during the day, but that was just a holdover, and it
So
wasn't
like
all
as
the time.
so like a lunch.
Yeah, kind of.
Because like technically Thanksgiving dinner is in the evening.
Yes.
That's not in
2,
early.
3 o'clock, maybe 4, depending on
Yes.
who's coming in
We
or
would
whatever.
eat later in
Right.
the evening.
You want to
for
make sure that it's
Thanksgiving.
like when we were eating, it was light, so that
Yeah.
we didn't ruin the rest of the day. But again,
Okay.
it wasn't
So
always.
my Thanksgiving experience is
Mhm.
very different then.
Was
We would get up very early.
mm,
And I remember we would go to Nonna's house
mhm.
early in the morning because we got to help cook. Like, I swear
Right.
to God.
Right,
Like, we
right.
would be there like at 8 in the morning, even though you're eating at night. And like, who's peeling potatoes? Who's prepping the vegetables? You're getting everything ready
Yeah.
for the meal of
Your
Thanksgiving.
job started right when you walk through the door. You know the ticket machine for the thing.
Seriously.
It's like, all right, potatoes.
Like,
All
and I
right.
remember, like, my dad, like, he would go pick up bagels and we would just pick on that.
Yeah.
Like, whatever, as we're cooking, coffee's going. So we would always, like, have a lot, like, we would start early.
Yeah.
And prepping for Thanksgiving dinner. And then, like, as people would start arriving, we'd always have antipasto food out.
Okay.
So, and that's what we would, like, be picking on, like later leading up to dinner. But we always started with wedding soup.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how this
But
came
why wedding
about.
soup though?
I don't know. This is like we have this every single year.
Hmm.
I don't know how it came about because typically it's like a lasagna, like in an Italian family.
Right.
It's lasagna or
Pasta
pasta
forno,
forno.
yeah.
It's like a heavy dish. I think because of the wedding soup, maybe it's a little bit lighter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not so heavy. It's just like a little bit of orzo,
Mm-hmm.
with the little mini meatballs, escrow. It's like a light dish leading up to your Thanksgiving meal. So
Right.
you jumped straight into bird and dinner?
Yeah, it was usually like again like we were like a snacking family, so we would all sneak stuff from the cupboards and eat. But like we try to make sure that like that was the main meal for the day,
The bird.
right? But once in a while, wasn't always. We also did have like a soup, like we had something that was light, like if the day before, like somebody was in the mood for like a split pea, we'd make
Mhm.
that or
That's yummy.
something like that. We wouldn't go into the heavier stuff. So split pea was definitely something that we kind of
You
like.
grew up having. Well, it's also like soup season now.
It
So
is.
that's perfect comfort food.
But for me, it makes sense because I'm like, you don't want to have a huge meal before a
That's
huge
true.
meal.
How much
So,
could you eat?
exactly. And then we would eat that a little earlier, like maybe
Yeah.
around 11-ish. But
We would actually have the wedding soup like with dinner,
yeah.
not like
Oh,
earlier.
with dinner.
Yeah, with it. Like that's the
Oh.
first course.
Yeah.
So with wedding soup, and actually we would prep the meatballs in advance.
Right.
And it's very simple. It's the 3 meats: beef, pork, and veal, right? And I season it the way I season my meatballs. You have onion, you have garlic, you have cheese, you have fresh parsley, you have the egg. Combine it well, and then you roll them into tiny, tiny little meatballs.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we do them by hand, but I guess if you would use like a measuring spoon, like a teaspoon size,
Mhm.
or maybe like an espresso spoon, like that little bit of meat, and you would roll them all out. And I would get a cookie sheet, a baking sheet, line it with parchment paper, roll out all the mini meatballs, and then like all on the cookie sheet, have them all spread out, and then throw it in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
And then let it freeze solid. So it would be like a good 2 hours, 3 hours, like rock solid. Then you take them out, you get like a spoon, and then like you just kind of go around the whole thing, and then they all loosen up from the
Yeah, you
paper.
break them up.
Throw them all in the Ziploc bag,
Mhm.
and then we throw them in the freezer,
Mhm.
and they're done. They're prepped
Yeah.
for the wedding soup. So that's like one part that you don't have to do.
Because if you were doing that fresh, that would take you a
Oh,
minute.
forget it. You'll
It'll
never
take you a
get done. All
minute,
those
yeah.
tiny little meatballs, and then you just freeze them.
Yeah.
So that day of Thanksgiving, get your soup started.
Mhm.
You're gonna saute. What do we say? Like the Holy Trinity,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You have
On-
olive oil.
Right.
You have onion, garlic. Then you also do
Celery and
carrots,
Mhm.
all that good soup starter stuff.
Yeah.
Let that cook down a little bit, and then you add in your broth. Get your broth going. You could do like a vegetable stock or like a chicken broth of a base. A little water because sometimes it can get salty when you cook. And then we throw in the meatballs frozen
Mhm.
because then it's gonna cook in the soup. We cook the orzo pasta in the soup too.
Mhm.
So we throw that in the pot. Like everything is in one pot. Some people don't like cooking the orzo pasta in the pot because they feel it absorbs a lot of
It
the
does
liquid,
absorb, yeah.
and then it could get drier. But just have enough broth for
Right.
the dish.
And then it starches up the
It does,
the
and it
dish
thickens
itself,
it up
yeah.
a little bit.
Mhm.
And then your escarole. You need escarole for
Right.
wedding soup. And then we kind of throw that in towards the end.
But you could replace the escarole with spinach if you'd like.
That's also what we do too because Frankie doesn't like escarole.
Right. I'm not a fan of it either, but
Escarole's really good. I do like
it is good. But I mean, I got to be in the mood.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's that has that bitter to it that I'm not a huge fan of. So spinach is also is a
Yeah,
good
so if you
replacement.
are using spinach at the very end,
Yeah.
because that wilts down, that's like
Yeah,
seconds.
That's quick.
Throw it in at the end, put the lid on it, let it wilt, give it a stir, and your pasta is
That's
done.
fine.
And that's our wedding soup that we have every Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I actually switched up my my split pea. So I used to do the ham steak, and I used to cube up the ham steak, but I realized that I wasn't really getting the flavor I was looking for, even though it was good. So what I did recently was the first step that I did was took a half a pack of bacon, and I cut it into thin strips. Like I'm talking about, it took me a minute to really get through that half, and then I would then cook that first. I let the fats off of the bacon accumulate, and then I would throw in once again the Holy Trinity: carrot, celery, onion. I let those get soft in the bacon fat, so you actually taste it. And now a lot of people are thinking, well, you know what? That's probably over like too powerful of bacon, because when it takes over the whole flavor, you don't want it. But it worked.
It actually does not.
Some people
It
say
works really good. I think it's your palate, your
yes,
taste.
yes.
I do that for one of my soups. I don't want to cut you off.
No, you're good.
But it doesn't overpower the dish
It
at all.
doesn't.
Like it's like a little background flavor. Like, what is that?
Right. And I wanted to use thick cut bacon, but they only had the regular that I'm not a big fan of. That's too thin for me. But I did that. And then with the lentils, not the lentils, I'm sorry, even though you could do it with lentils too, the split pea, a lot of people don't soak them. They don't soak any of their dried
That's
peas.
for beans.
So with split pea, if you look at how much the water gets absorbed into them, like I let them sit for like I did like a whole bag, which is 16 ounces. I let it sit in a bowl of water for an hour.
Okay.
It reduces your cook time,
Okay.
and it doesn't. You don't need more liquid when you're cooking.
Right,
it.
right. Because
That's-
like I said before,
Right.
it absorbs all the liquid
Right.
and you need more broth.
So a lot of people would just end up just grabbing the bag. First of all, I like to rinse it.
You're supposed to rinse it.
Supposed to rinse it, but there's a lot of
Like
people who just
rice.
right.
You're supposed to rinse your rice.
Right. But a lot of people just open the bag, throw it in, and they say, have a good day. No. Rinse it, clean it. I throw it in water for at least an hour, hour and a half. I let it absorb the water, drain it. Then once those vegetables are done and I throw it in there, I get a couple of bay leaves, put it in there too. I use chicken broth. But what you're supposed to do is, for more liquidy, for every cup, I do like 2.5 cups to almost 3. So it ends up getting the big pot. I end up just putting it on a simmer, lid, and I walk away. Come
Okay.
back every half hour, stir, make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. but we do that the day before because this stuff keeps. So throw them into containers, have them in the fridge, and the next day, 11 o'clock before everyone
It's
starts.
an easy lunch.
It's a quick. You get some crackers, you throw it in there, but something as simple as that, like as a split pea.
Oh, so you don't add little pasta in there?
I don't.
I gotta add pasta
so
everywhere.
here's
I
the
don't
thing.
know. It's the
With-
Italian in me.
But with that, I can cook it on the side. Who wants ditalina? Who wants orzo? Who wants this? You can have whatever pasta you want with it. The small pasta,
It's got to
obviously.
be shortcut. Like you said,
Right.
the dali. I think that's my go-to for the soups. For split pea,
Yeah.
lindike, and
Yeah.
also the frozen fave.
Right.
We
I'm not a
use.
fan of the fava. I'm not a
It's
fan
like
of
creamy. Oh my god!
I
it's, like,
know.
so
I
good.
just it's because it's a bean. I'm like, meh.
Yeah.
I'm all right. But you know what's funny is I usually cut the spaghetti pasta.
You're telling me you break your pasta?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You are breaking every rule. No,
Good.
to every Italian man.
Good. Good. I do what I want.
So you don't buy the pre-cut Fideo spaghetti,
No,
which
why
they
would-
actually sell,
They do.
and you don't have to worry about
No, they do.
breaking your spaghetti. They sell it.
Yeah, but I'll just do it myself. I have a box of spaghetti. What's the big deal?
Yeah.
I mean, I always do it by hand. But
Is that your go-to broken spaghetti? Like for
you know what's
soups?
funny? For most, okay, for lenticchie, for split pea, I would say I would go for those. Everything else, I'm a very orzo.
Guy.
Yeah, orzo or pastina or the really small. You know, like that super
I
small one.
really like the little small
ones.
balls.
Yeah,
What's it called?
I don't know. I forgot. I have them at the
Actioned
house.
pepe, like little
Yes, yeah,
peppercorns.
yeah. But those things, like if the ones that I get the Del Checo ones.
I was just gonna say that's the brand, the
Yeah,
Checo. That
yeah,
sells
that's
them.
the only one like
I
I'll buy.
like them. Yeah, the pastina, actual pastina is
Yes.
too tiny, so I don't even buy pastina.
Oh, you
I
don't?
don't. I keep orzo on hand. Like when I
Okay.
make my kids pastina, I make
Yeah.
them orzo.
Right.
And achinita de pepe, love them.
Yeah,
And soups too. But the dal is my go-to.
yeah. I think that would be good. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I would do for that.
Be a split pea.
Hmm.
I'm a huge soup person. I love
Yeah.
soup season. It's like comfort food. It's
It
like
is.
so comforting. You know what's another one that I love that I have not made in like forever?
Mm.
Clam chowder.
Wow.
Do you like clam chowder?
I bought the chunky clam chowder the other day
Okay.
just because I was in a rush.
The white one,
The
New
white one, yeah.
England.
Yeah, New England.
Yeah.
It's been a
Oh
minute.
wow! You
It's been
just
a minute.
it just in talking it sparked. This has got to go on my list now.
See, and you did make it a while
A
ago.
long time ago.
I did remember you
Oh,
make it.
mental note. Gotta make that.
See, there you go.
But I love soups. Another soup that I was saying before is with the bacon grease.
Yeah.
How you render the bacon and you got the grease. Loaded baked potato soup.
Mm.
Oh my god, I'm such a potato person.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love baked potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Love baked potato soup. It's like my favorite. I like a lot of soups, but and that's how it starts. You render your bacon, you cook it, get it nice and crispy. You render all the grease in the pot, and I use my Dutch oven
course
when I
you
make
do.
these soups.
Of course you do.
It was so funny because I'm like recording my recipes, and I'm like, oh my god, like the stains at the bottom.
It's called seasoning.
I know this, but I'm like, oh my god, like people are gonna be like, Enzo, wash your
No,
pots.
No.
But that's like the goodness that's cooked.
That's
like
how
that
you know.
shows how you cook.
There you go.
Right
and,
or wrong?
and know that it doesn't mean that she burns everything. She doesn't.
Oh, she don't wash her pots. But yeah. So mine is like really getting worn out.
That's
like
good.
in the middle, like
That's
in the
real good.
inside, you
Uh,
see all the.
so loaded baked potato. I want to hear it. I
Do
want
you
to make
like
it.
loaded baked potato
course.
soup?
And actually, I think that actually works for Thanksgiving too. I feel like that could be, even if you wanted it to be a side, because it's a very starchy dish.
You know, you could definitely have that
That would be
along with
pretty
your
good.
Thanksgiving dinner.
Mhm.
It is really easy to make because it's like first you get the bacon nice and crispy, then you take it out and put it on paper towels so it drains and it stays nice and crispy.
But you're leaving the grease in
Leave
the
the
pan.
grease
Yeah.
in the pot,
Yeah.
my Dutch oven, and then you build it from there. I
Yeah.
did onion. Then I did some Did I do onion or garlic? I feel like I did
Onion,
onion.
I
I
think.
can't remember now. Throwing me off.
It's okay. Put both. You
But I
can't
have
lose.
a video on
Mhm.
it. Please refer to that one.
Mhm.
But I add russet potatoes
Russet, yeah.
is what you need. Cube it up. You cook it down a little bit, and then you add your broth. I
Mhm.
did beef broth
Okay.
with
Oh,
the
you did
potato
beef
soup.
broth.
I
Okay.
did. I
Okay.
think it kind of gives it like more of a warm feeling.
Sure.
So, yeah, you just cook it down, and then you do a little cream, heavy cream.
hmm
You do cheddar cheese, and not a lot. It was only like a cup of
Right.
cheddar cheese for like the whole pot.
Yeah.
And the pot was like good for like 6 people.
Because you're not supposed to like grab a scoop and have string cheese
Yeah.
hanging out. It's
Yeah,
supposed
but
to
it was
be
like a
just
nice
for flavor.
cheesiness, creaminess,
Mhm.
and it all cooks together. And then you put the toppings that you love.
Yeah.
You put cheddar cheese. I
Mhm.
like scallions,
hmm
that oniony flavor. And then you put the crispy bacon on top. So good.
So that sounds awesome. I did something recently that I just tried. I never made it before, but I was like, let me give it a go. I went to like those hibachi places,
Yeah, of course.
and sometimes they start you off with like that soup, like either the miso or that mushroom soup.
I was going to say, isn't it a mushroom?
It depends on which
Wait,
one.
one crispy
Mushroom.
onion?
Yeah, that's true. They only, and you know what's funny? I probably should buy those for the next time I make this. So basically, I did like, I call it a sipping soup. Does that make sense?
Because it's like a clear broth.
It's like a clear broth. And it was really simple. I love mushrooms. Like how much you like potatoes, I love mushrooms. The flavor, I think, is like in depth of like, there's no other flavor like it. So that's the way I look at it. So basically, I just got baby bellas. I cut them in half and then I diced them going forward. I did about a half a container. I cooked them down with butter, with a little bit of butter and olive oil. I really wanted that mushroom liquid to come out because that's what the flavor is. I got salt, black pepper, garlic, and a couple of bay leaves, and I used beef broth. Used 1 container of beef broth, and I put it on low. Hour and a half. I don't even care. I just let it sit. It didn't at that point. It didn't even matter.
Let it simmer.
Right. Then just go on for flavoring for salt flavoring. I actually have a bag of MSG at the house.
You use that?
Sometimes depends on the dish. If I'm
never used
if
it.
I'm doing stir
never
fry,
purchased
it's
it.
salt. It's basically
Is it
salt.
like a salt?
It basically is. It has a more umami flavor to it. It's a very
Oh.
in-depth flavor. Like they're starting to sell it all over the place.
I see it in the
Yeah.
supermarket.
So I picked that up, and I added a little bit of that.
I always
towards-
feel like it's so frowned upon
because of what the
no MSG.
yeah. But that was the flavor. Notice that when that happened, all the Chinese food spots, they stopped tasting good. It's because the MSG gave it that it's salt, but on a different level of flavor. They brought it back because they proved that didn't lead to heart disease or anything more than regular
Oh,
salt
that's what
did.
they said.
They were
Like it
saying
has
that-
health.
That it had health impacts. But so does regular salt. So what the hell are you talking about? Anyway.
Everything has health impacts. Like
I-
even loaded baked potato soup. Where you think it's freaking healthy?
The bacon grease alone, that's right there.
The
You can stop
bacon
right
grease,
there.
the heavy cream, the cheese,
Right.
but everything in moderation.
Correct. So I used some of the MSG just to flavor it up towards the end. I let it cook for like another 10 minutes. And I gotta tell you, I took a scoop of each, put it into the bowl, or you could even drink it out of a thermos at that point. And it was just good. It warmed you up. You had that broth mushroom flavor that you're looking for. No pasta, no nonsense. You got I had onion in there. It was just simple. It was half a pack of mushroom, 1 onion, and I made them melt down, extended the broth out with beef broth, put my MSG in it, and I just chilled. It was awesome.
Very
It
cool.
was good. I put a couple. In that one, I also put a couple of thing of bay leaves in it. Not too many.
I'm with you on that because I really enjoy drinking like a broth,
Right.
like when I'm sick.
Yes.
Like they call it consomme,
Right.
right? And I bought these really large mugs, but like a soup mug.
Right.
I think this thing is like 18 ounces,
hmm
but it's like a bowl.
Right.
And like when I'm really, really sick,
You
and I'm
just
like,
boil it up.
I tell my daughter, I'm like, please, Can you make me? Mommy's so sick. Mommy's dying. Please.
Mommy's dying.
But like, and she does. She's great, and she'll make me like the broth or like the consomme, and I'll put it in that mug, and I'll just like sip it. Oh my god, the feeling!
Yeah.
It's like so warming in the inside. I love it.
There is something else I make that I think that you may not like.
What is it?
Beef and mushroom barley
Oh
soup.
my god, I do not like barley. Like you know, like if somebody makes something and they have it out, like
Right.
you would taste it and have it to be nice. I would not be nice. I would keep going. I can't stomach barley.
Yeah, I think we talked about that oaty flavor it has. That
Even the texture, the
grain.
grain, I can't do it.
the pearl bar.
I can't do it. Give me pasta. I
Not
can't
a
do
lot
barley.
of people like. Listen, not a lot of people like it, but I will tell you this: like when I go out and I'll see it, like because I work in the city, so like if I go to those like delis that they have all that buffet style, they will have a section for like soups and stuff, and if they have beef and barley, I don't even call it a soup. It's more like a stew. I'll pick it up.
Well, I keep walking.
Well, no, but that's the thing. It's about how long you cook it, how much liquid you have in it. There's a lot of components to it. Remember, everything I think tastes good, but you have to have a good introduction to it. If your intro to any new food was ruined, you'll never go back to it, to which I think is what happened with you.
I don't know.
So
I
basically,
didn't have a bad
no.
intro
You must
to
have,
it.
because it's not
I
that
don't know. I
bad.
just didn't like it. Like my aunt loved it.
Okay.
She loved it. Like you said, beef and barley. Loved it. And
Yeah.
I remember her getting it, having it, or she'd order it, whatever. And she let me taste it, and I didn't like it.
And
It's
honestly,
not like I was forced to eat it,
No.
but I don't like it.
but you know what's funny? The barley, it's actually, you could do it as an add-in. If you're doing a beef stew, well, more of a beef soup because it takes more liquid. Remember, 3-to-1. It's still with that because it's a very dry grain. It's this. If you have enough for a 3-to-1, but you're doing like a beef stew, soup instead of a stew, all you got to do is just add a cup of it in, and then you
Yeah.
just let that cook.
No, sorry.
I know you won't, but I'm
I
just
won't
saying.
have it.
But that's how simple it is. You still got you still have your carrot, celery, onion, garlic. You still have your bay leaf. You still have your beef broth. You still have mushroom. I'll throw a thing of mushrooms in there. Like you still have all the components of a good soup. But now you want to just throw barley onto it.
Yeah.
So
No.
for those who like it,
Not for me.
but
But the better soup
you made something
is French onion soup.
which is
Oh my
awesome.
god, I could lick the bowl
Oh yeah.
when I'm done with it. You like French onion?
Hell
Oh
yeah.
my god, it's like one of the best soups.
And you know what's funny? There's very
Ever.
few places that if I go out to order, very few places make it bad. I don't think you could screw that up. Could you? Because you made it. Is there ways that you could screw that soup up?
It's very simple.
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
an easy recipe. Again, I guess it depends on how you build the broth.
Okay.
But it's Vidalia onions. It's nice and sweet. So as long as you have the right sweet onion,
Mm-hmm.
it makes the broth so good.
Mhm.
And then you have your little crostini, right? Your toasted bread. Or another hack is you could use croutons.
Yeah.
I've learned somewhere else. I was like, oh, that's a cute
So
little
real quick,
hack if you
what's
don't
the-
have a crostini. I mean, it is fairly easy. You're doing butter with the Vidalia onions. You
Mhm.
cook that down,
Mhm.
and then you build your broth. So I did like a bay leaf, salt and pepper. I feel like I did a little thyme in there also.
Mhm.
Your beef broth.
Mhm.
I did a little white wine in it too. Actually, that gives another depth of flavor when you add wine in your dish.
With the beef broth, why white and not red? Just curiosity.
Oh, with the wine.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. And even in my beef stew, I used white wine
Yeah.
and not red wine.
Why is that?
I feel with a red wine, it gives it like a heaviness
Yes.
and a darkness, right? Because it like makes your
Oh.
dish darker, heavier,
Yeah.
thicker, a little bit more heavier. I feel like white wine makes it lighter, or it stays on the lighter side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like I'm a visual person, Marcus.
I've learned to know this.
It's visualness for me. I just like cooking with white wine.
Okay.
More often. Not that I don't cook with red wine,
No, I
but
know
it's
you do.
more with the white.
Yeah.
That's my go-to.
Okay.
Build your broth, and then separately you make your crostini. You just take nice bread, olive oil, toast it in the oven. till it gets a little nice and browned all around.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to get the crocks. Those
Right.
bowls, it's called a crock.
Yeah.
And fill it with broth. Put the crostini on top. And then you have to use the correct cheese. Gruyere.
Mm-hmm. You
Gotta
can't
use
use
Gruyere.
anything else.
You can if that's all. If
No,
you
I'm
don't
asking
have
like
it.
no, I'm asking like
But Gruyere is the right cheese to use.
okay.
Put it on top, and then you put it under the broiler. Because you're not
Broiler.
cooking anything.
No, you're not.
Right. Broil it till it gets like a little bubbly, a little browned on top. Take it out, sprinkle, let it cool for like 5 minutes because it's like bubbly, piping hot. Sprinkle a little parsley on it. It's delicious.
One thing that maybe you might want to do just for that, you ever thought about investing into one of those little torches so you don't have to put it in the broiler? You could just cook it up on, because like you said.
Maybe you should invest in that because you're one person. I'm not making each one by one.
Yeah, but you could also do that for a creme brulee if you wanted to make
I
it.
do love
You see,
creme
you see, that's what I'm saying.
I do.
You know what's funny? A friend of mine, we're gonna call him an idiot. He bought me a blowtorch, right?
Those cooking ones?
Sure, we'll call it a cooking one.
Wait, is it like a real size?
This thing looks like a freaking flamethrower.
No, that's too big. That's not like for
I,
cooking.
and I'm laughing my ass off because it's this big, and I need a tank attached to the end of it. I looked at him and I
That
said,
is hysterical.
which way would you like me to throw this at you?
That is hysterical. That's like a gag
It's
gift.
supposed to be. He was dead serious. You start barbecues with this thing. What are you talking about? He wanted to get me like a small one, but then
cooking one.
but then he goes, "Oh, the pictures on it, it made it look like it wasn't that big." I go,
That's
"Dude,
the point.
if you go to the third picture on the Amazon list, guess what? It's big enough to light a campfire.
But
What are you doing?
no, that's too big.
I'll burn my house down."
That is hysterical.
So yeah, maybe
But-
you should get one.
Side note, I always have looked at them.
I know,
and
you
was
just
like,
never
"Ooh,
buy 'em."
what am I doing with it?
You'll be surprised what you can do.
I'm
with
not making creme brulee.
It doesn't
even
matter.
though I love it.
No, why won't you make creme brulee? It's not
I
a
haven't-
difficult. From my understanding, I'm not a dessert
You gotta
person.
be French to make it.
Yeah, sure.
I'm joking.
I heard it's not even like a difficult
custard.
dish. Yeah, it's
The
custard.
With
You
the
have the
vanilla
sugar
bean.
with the sugar on top,
The sugar
and that's
bean.
what you're burning up.
The
Like,
sugar
but
on
it's not difficult. You might need practice with it to get it right, but it's not a difficult dish to
See,
make.
I would buy that flame thing for the creme brulee, not the French onion soup.
Okay,
Because I'm making like three,
right?
Because
Because you're gonna put them on a tray, throw them in the thing. I got you. I
That's,
understand.
but I would do that for the creme brulee.
See,
All right, so now we're gonna make two things.
there you go. I think you should pick one up.
But yeah, like I love soup season. All these soups, it's like so like comforting and like warming. I love them. I could eat soups like anytime, so they're perfect for like Thanksgiving. You could kind of do anything. It doesn't have to be pasta based,
Right.
like Italians. Oh, pasta forno, lasagna. It doesn't need to be heavy.
Correct.
Make it lighter. You
It-
know,
yeah,
you
I
do have
agree.
a heavy meal coming up, so have like a light soup for the weather,
Sure.
and it's light, not heavy.
Sure.
But coming off of soups, we're gonna do sides on another episode.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of sides to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So let's jump to desserts.
Sure.
What desserts? I mean, I feel like desserts are easy for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. There's. Are
Right?
you kidding me? I'm like a whiz with desserts.
Oh, tell me your desserts.
Easy.
You have two wonderful ladies in your life.
They're the only ones who I buy my stuff from. You know, Marie Callender and Sarah Lee. So.
Love those ladies.
You know, I'm not a baker, nor do I care to say that I am
we got to
one.
give props to those two because what great meal starters are they? Or desserts that are already done.
I only go for me. I only go for their desserts. I haven't really had any of their like. I'm sorry. I've lied. Marie Callender's chicken or turkey pot pies. I've had
I'm
those,
telling you.
but I don't go for them often.
I don't buy the
Right.
pre-made foods. I don't.
Right.
I'm for the pie crust. That's what I buy.
Right.
But I know they have great desserts. I know they have ready-made pies that
Yes.
are delicious.
Yes. Like even some of their stuff that like they're no bake. Like yeah, just leave it out and it'll defrost and you're good to go. Those are pretty. Honestly, those are time saving.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna talk about flavor,
Right. Let's talk about the actual desserts.
there's only two.
What's looked for Thanksgiving?
There's only two.
Because we're not looking for cannolis.
There can only be two. There can only be two.
There's more than two.
No, pumpkin and apple. Everything other than that, you're going
You
overboard.
forgot a big one.
Don't care. Don't care for it. I don't know what it is. Don't know
I
what you're
don't
about to
care.
say. Don't matter.
What about
It's two flavors. It's pumpkin and
look
apple.
at this guy? He won't even let me talk.
Go ahead.
Pecan pie.
I can eat a bag of nuts somewhere else.
I'm actually with you. I'm not a huge pecan pie person at all.
I don't know a lot of people who are.
I love apple pie. I'm a huge apple person. Love it.
Mhm.
I will do apple pie all day, any
Right.
day, anytime, whatever. Pumpkin pie, I do love it too, with a little Cool Whip on top. Oh my God, delicious. So I would get, because Thanksgiving, you have all the desserts on the
Right.
table. I'll be like a piece of pumpkin, a piece of apple, and not to leave out the pecan pie, I would get the tiniest little sliver just so I could taste it.
Right, but you know what it tastes like.
But I don't want to offend the pecan pie. I need a little sliver
I'll
just
offend.
to taste it, to cut it, so
I'll
it's
offend.
enjoyed too.
I'll offend.
But
I don't care.
I don't love it like the other ones, because you have all the nuts, and then I feel like it's just the syrup that congealed at the bottom.
And that's a reason why I'm not a fan.
Because it's like corn syrup.
It's too much. It's like, I don't, do they use molasses in it? Is there like a
That's
molasses?
heavy. I think that's for something else.
Okay, because
I
this
don't think
it's
you
just
use
too.
you use like dark corn syrup, light corn
Okay.
syrup. Like it's more of the syrup that
For
thickens.
me, honestly, I think it's too sweet. As stupid as that sounds, it's too sweet. Pumpkin pie has that spice to it. It has that flavor that kind of like goes away. That's why you get another bite till you get it. It's like that spice. You're looking for that holiday spice. Apple, can't go wrong with apple.
Okay, so we said pumpkin pie goes with Cool Whip.
Sure.
How do you eat your apple pie?
Oh, you're supposed to have it with ice cream.
Do you like it with ice cream?
I can have, to be honest with you, I would take a slice of apple pie and I would actually just warm it up, and I could just eat it like that.
That was going to be my question. Do you
Yeah.
like warming it up?
It depends. I could eat it. I can eat it cold out of the fridge.
See, that I can't do. I prefer it warm.
It's honestly awesome when it's
Yeah.
cold, because you get that when the filling is nice and thick and cold,
Yeah.
and the pie crust at the bottom is cold. You get this.
Yeah,
It's
no.
refreshing. It kind of like cleans out the mouth.
It's too cold for me.
It's good.
How do you enjoy something so cold?
How do you enjoy ice cream?
But ice cream is ice cream.
Oh, okay.
Gelato is gelato. I don't, that's okay. That's known to be
Right.
cold.
Okay.
Pumpkin pie should be warm.
You know what? Yeah, cold pumpkin pie as well is not that bad. It's very solid, and you
That
still
needs
have.
to be cold. You're right. I'll backtrack my words.
No, but I like
that
warm
needs
pumpkin
to be
pie.
cold. I've never
Warm,
I
not
don't
hot.
think I've ever
Warm.
really had it warm. That's always cold.
Oh, you know what? Let's agree. Room temperature.
Okay.
Room temperature.
I'll take that.
We'll do room temperature.
Now, are you opposed to the Dutch apple with the crumbs on top?
You could say, "Would you like apple pie in a shoe?" And I'd say yes.
So you'll have it any which
I don't
way.
care which way it is.
I love apple pie anyway.
Yeah.
But I don't really make pies. I
Right.
haven't really tried it, so I can't say I don't. But I
It's
haven't
not
tried
difficult, but it's kind of
it. I
like
haven't tried making pies, but I do love apples. So I've done an apple strudel.
strudel.
It's like a shortcut way. It's like I'm not making my own puff pastry.
Mhm.
I buy it already done.
Yeah.
But it's a very easy recipe. But the great thing about it, that as it's baking, it smells like it came from a bakery.
Right.
Looks like it, like out of this world.
So what's the difference between the strudel and the turnover then? Now that I'm thinking about it, is it just design?
Well, the apple strudel is long,
Sure.
like in a tart pan, the long
Okay,
tart pan.
right.
What did you say? The Danish?
No, the turnover.
The turnover,
It's
isn't it more
basically
like
like
a triangle?
like a triangle.
That's different.
But components are the same.
It could, because that could
Okay.
be puff pastry too.
That could be. Yeah, I've had where it was
Right.
like, okay,
Right.
I haven't had
Yeah.
a good apple turnover in a while, but
Oh
I
my
want to have
God.
your strudel though.
It's really good. And it's very easy. It's like flour, then a little brown sugar, white sugar. You put a little lemon juice for the apples.
Breakdown.
Slice up your apples. Cinnamon, of course, you need your cinnamon. Mix it all up, and then you lay it in the center of the puff pastry.
Mhm.
And then I learned like a cute trick, how you snip the sides of the
Yeah.
puff pastry, so you do like a braiding thing, and
Yeah.
it looks just like it came from a bakery. And then I put on top I don't even know if I'm saying this correctly. The turbinado, that sugar.
The tornado.
Turbinado. I'm sorry.
Is
I
it like?
don't even know how
is
to
it
say it
like
correctly.
thick?
It's thick, little crystallized
Okay.
sugar.
Yeah,
piece.
yeah.
Oh my God! You sprinkle that on top. It looks like it came from the freaking bakery.
Nice.
Like
Do
seriously.
you do so? You pre-cook the filling or no?
No, nothing. You
Could
mix it in a
could
bowl.
you, if you wanted to pre-cook the
You know,
filling?
somebody
Like a
commented
pie?
to me, "Oh, I like to cook it first."
Right.
Then I kind of feel like it's your own preference. Like
It's a
if you want
pie,
it
and-
more cooked down,
Yeah.
you could. I didn't need to, and I liked it the way it was without cooking it.
Okay.
So I just filled it and then did the braid on top, put that sugar on top, baked it. Oh my God, out of this world.
Nice. I gotta.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to try
Really good.
that.
So on that note, next episode, we're going to cover all Thanksgiving side dishes,
Let's
right?
do it.